Let's talk about 5 books that I cannot stop thinking about. No matter how long ago I read them, they just ruminate in my head. First, For Whom the Bell Tolls by Jaysea Lynn. I loved this book so much. I loved the humor. I loved the communicating adults. I loved the vision of the afterlife. When I read it, I was a little hung up on the big conflict that happened towards the end. It felt just kind of wedged in. And there were some times that I thought the pacing was off, but looking back at it, I don't care. I don't care about either of those things. I think about this book all the time, and I just love it more and more every time I do. So I encourage you to follow Lily to the Afterlife to the Help Desk in Hell. And this is an incompleted series. Book 2 is The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. This is a book that you have to bring your brain to. It is dystopian, complex, high fantasy with struggle and emotional damage, and you have to pay attention. It crosses my mind all the time, and I unlock feelings and thoughts and details each time I think about it. And it is a completed trilogy. Number 3 is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, a night circus that pops up with no notice. The aesthetic of this book is everything. It's mysterious, it's whimsical, and I can't shake it to this day. And it is a standalone. And 4th, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. A girl hacker, a journalist, a mystery about someone who was unalived, family drama, politics, yes to all of those things. I read this book in 2008 and I still think about it. Lisbeth and I, we connected. There's a trilogy by the original author, and then there's added books on by different authors. And number 5 is Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. This was originally my least favorite Hunger Games book. I think it's probably because of the emotional damage that I had at the end of it, but it's actually the book that I think about the most now. Well, Sunrise on the Reaping, maybe a little more so because I just read that this year, but it's a close second. As the 3rd book in a trilogy, it really does the story justice. It was really well written, well thought out. And although I was a bit destroyed at the end of it, I wouldn't change any of it for the world. It is a completed trilogy with 2 prequels, and check my post on reading order because that is super important. So those are 5 books that run through my mind rent-free. And if you have not read any of them, I highly, highly recommend them. And if you have, let me know what you thought.